Hello everyone, this tarot reading for the collective is focusing on the question, how can you turn your talent into purpose? So what I'm really asking here is, how can you use your natural abilities, your skills, your gifts in a way that feels meaningful, aligned and fulfilling, not just for you, but also in a way that contributes to something bigger as well, okay? So for the tarot we have the Nine of Swords, the Magician reversed, the Hermit reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So I want to talk to you about what I'm noticing first, because this stood out to me straight away. We have the energy of 999. I'm also seeing 909 and 919. But the number 999 spiritually signifies the completion of a major life cycle, closure, and the beginning of a new chapter. It's a message to really release the past, let go of old patterns, beliefs, or even relationships that no longer serve you, and to prepare for a transformation. So straight away, this is telling me that you're in this transition period. You're not really at the beginning. You're more at the end of something, preparing to step into something new is what it looks like. Now, my darling, when I look at the Magician, the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, I see someone who is incredibly talented, very skillful, very wise. I was getting this old soul energy. There is depth to you. There is knowledge, there is ability, and something very unique about what you carry, my darling, okay? And I don't actually like seeing these cards reversed, because to me it tells me that you're not fully seeing that within yourself. Another thing that I'm seeing as well is the solitude, okay? The Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. This is someone to me that spends a lot of time alone in their own energy. I don't necessarily feel like that's a negative thing. To me, in a way, it's kind of confirming that your gifts, your talents, your wisdom is more deeply personal and unique to you, is what I'm getting with the solitude energy. But with the Nine of Swords, when I look at this card, to me, it does feel like there's a resistance to fully seeing or believing in yourself. I'm also drawn to the yellow in the background, which then my mind thinks about the solar plexus, which is all to do with your confidence, your self-belief, your sense of personal power. And I feel that's where the block is right now, because the Nine of Swords is overthinking, anxiety, worry, fear, or judgment. It's like the mind's creating pressure and doubt, and it's like affecting that confidence, that belief in yourself. And with the Magician reversed, this is, it's like this really is like the, how do I say it, like the key for the question, because the Magician is your talent, your skill, your ability to create. When it's reversed, it shows that you're not fully using those gifts, or you don't fully believe in them, okay? So it's not that you don't have purpose. I feel like it's more than anything, it's like you're not actually fully trusting your power. And with the Hermit reverse, it kind of adds to this, because it shows that you might be withdrawing too much, staying hidden, and not sharing your wisdom. And it's like you have this inner guidance, this deep inner knowing, but you're keeping it all to yourself, or you're doubting. That's more than anything, I feel that. It's like you're doubting whether it's ready to be seen, okay? Or whether you are talented at it, or good at it, or whatever in that way. And with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, it really speaks of self-worth, not fully recognising your value, your independence, and what it is that you bring to the table. So yeah, your talent is already there. Your purpose is not something outside of you that you need to go out and find. You've already got it. It's in you. So what I feel is really happening is that your mindset and your confidence it's kind of like there's fear of being seen, and you're holding yourself back from stepping into your purpose, my darling. So really, the answer to how can you turn your talent into purpose is actually quite simple, but it's not easy, or always easy. But really, I feel like it's more than anything to help with this. It's about believing in yourself. It's about trusting your inner guidance, and it's about allowing yourself to be seen, even when it does feel quite uncomfortable for you. You are definitely being asked or encouraged to move through this fear, to quiet, if you can, the overthinking, and to start taking those small steps to express your talent outwardly instead of keeping it all hidden, okay? Because purpose isn't just about having a gift, it's really about sharing it and embodying it and trusting that it has value, my darling. So, yeah, your purpose comes from owning your talent, releasing that self-doubt and stepping out of this hiding. And the more you trust yourself, the more you show up, the more you allow yourself to be seen, I feel like the more your talent naturally begins to turn into something more meaningful, aligned and purposeful. So I hope this has helped in some way. Have a good day. Bye-bye.